everyone, it's Jambor's new video, new podcast video about who might win Eurovision 2024 in 2024. Let's talk! Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very glad you're here. Subscribe, share, like. If you want to support this channel more, buy me a coffee or give me a super like or become a member and receive also a very exclusive content just for you. In every tier something for everybody, and I think it's worth it. But today I would like to talk about who's gonna win Eurovision 2024. In my opinion, it's a very open year. It might be, I shortlist for 5 countries, but I will talk about it in general. What I think happened, that so many news around Eurovision, so many things us fans created around it, also some artists created around it, make this Eurovision very special, specific, and I think after this we should really all think a little bit about our own behaviors, about what Eurovision really is, what is its meaning, and how we basically hijacked it to completely different purpose than it is than music. Because after all, I believe that music should win. Music should be the thing which is connecting us instead of doing vice versa, and instead of blaming it to other countries, would be much better that we forgot about this for those 2 weeks and just focus on what is more important. I know it's hard, it's basically also impossible, and I'm accepting this as a fact, but it's not a good advertisement for all the show, but definitely this year showed that it's not a good advertisement for all of us fans, because after all we created this atmosphere around it crazily. It's easy to blame it to somebody else, but it's us who did it. We were the ones toxic. We did it. I think also this is something what will be reflecting in this podcast in my subjective view on the matter who might win this year Eurovision. Because all what happened, especially on this press conference with Jost, Marina Sati, their behaviors to Aiden Golan, just started something what it's unbelievable. And I will now tell it from the perspective of Czechia, where so many people reach those news, people who don't care about Eurovision at all, and in here people don't care in general about Eurovision at all, but those news, they went everywhere. And when people saw it, the reaction for it was that they mobilized themselves to download the Eurovision app and starting to voting for Israel as a reaction. So this is also how we should control the things better, because every inappropriate reaction creates another reaction, because now Eurovision is here and the topic of Eurovision is not music, it's behavior. And I think this is not good. This is not good for anybody else. If we want to fight Eurovision as a music contest, first primarily we should be aware that it's about music first, and at least this Eurovision will be memento for it. But who I think might win Eurovision this year, it's for sure Croatia, France, so Italy, Switzerland and Israel. And I also will tell you my subjective feelings. It's feelings, not based on data, on something. Why each country might win and also why not. Because some countries will be voted from juries mostly. Some countries has a song which is more public voting, and maybe there is something in between. So why Croatia? Like, first of all, I would wish Croatia to win in general, because it will be new country winning. It's an amazing story from the beginning till the end. It's something what connects us all, and it's not controversial after all at all, which I think it's something what we need. This is basically for me the favorized winner, not because it's my favorite song or as a jury I would vote for it. I probably wouldn't, and I think this is the downside of Croatia's song, that it's not a song as a jury in this all 26 you would put your votes to primarily, but it would be fascinating to have them. It would clean the whole reputation, and I think all this drama would be forgotten, because there will be something to celebrate and it wouldn't be feeling anyhow political or whatsoever. It would be just pure music, fun, entertainment, and we will come back again refreshed after this experience. But it comes with the downside that I believe that Croatia will be voted by fans more likely, or fans, public in general, with some threats. If I exclude those other four countries I talk, other countries here are to claim public vote, and they are so Ireland, Netherlands if they will be there, and also Spain. In my opinion, those are the countries who will claim the public vote also, and it will all take share from Croatia. From the jury side of view, there will be for sure Sweden, Germany, and Portugal, who will be trying to claiming the most of jury points so as well. And in my opinion, this year might be as closest to the winner, like least points ever for the winning country. Not because, first of all, because there is no like crazy exceptional song, like for example was last year, but there is also not something like fight between two countries and then the rest. It's much more open here, much crazier in this, and there are also so many other factors which are going to reclaim, because who I think also might be a contender for winning public vote is after all Israel, especially because what is happening around it and how it mobilized people to express their opinion despite the music, even though I think Israel will claim a lot of jury votes also because it's a good song, it's amazingly performed, and it looks just stunning. So here will come also jury points, but probably not from every country also, despite the, let's say, political aspect of all of it around. So in my opinion, Israel will not win juries, but will do very well at some countries, nothing at other countries, but will do very well at public vote. And in my opinion, it will do much better with juries than Croatia at some point, at some extent. More points from juries to Israel, in my opinion, than Croatia. And let's see about the public vote. So for me, Israel definitely is a very huge contender to claim the victory this year. But the other one is France. And therefore, two reasons. Because the performance is brilliant. In my opinion, I cannot imagine that this won't be in top 3 in every single jury, because the performance is just brilliant. It's not just looking amazingly, but it's just performed well. Like Slimane is on completely different level with Angelina Mango also of artistry. They are like star level of European scale. No one at this year's Eurovision match them. It's just so obvious, and I think every single juror might see it and also must put points this way. So for me, for example, France, it's definitely a jury vote winner. I would maybe bet on it also, and also France will claim a lot of points from public, I think, after all, because it's just good. It's simply good. And I remember when I was doing first video about France and saying like, it's France classics again, and so on and so on. But after all, this year Eurovision is underwhelming in the song quality and performing quality at some point, at some level, and this is exceptional. It's exceptionally good. It looks good. It's brilliant. He is charismatic. He is authentic and sells the song. So he will claim a lot of public votes, in my opinion, but definitely he will claim a lot of jury votes, making him a contender for winning the whole contest, because after all, everybody will receive some parts of it. Yes, no, but he's a universal winner, even more than Croatia for me at some extent, and it would be amazing to see it. Even I underestimate France. I'm not hating. I think France can deliver better music, more current to what France is doing. They're serving with classics, but they're serving quality with classics also, and bigs up for it, because at least this is what we want from Big Five, right? To deliver quality, and they delivered quality on every level, because also the staging of France is brilliant. It's fantastic, in my opinion. Just narrates the song and Slimane's perfectly. Italy is there also for claiming a victory, even though I from those 5 I believe Italy the least, because I think it universally don't talk to everybody. It will talk to juries probably, because the performance is again exceptional. She is just the staging. She is artist. She is this level quality of artist that you just cannot say like, okay, it's just a song. No, it's she elevates it that much that it brings Italy still in this top 5 fight, and maybe for winning after all those combinations, because also she can win juries at some extent, because just this simple fact. And also, unless Sliman, she brings more fun to the stage, which is good for her for claiming a lot of public votes. And I forgot about Switzerland. Switzerland, in my opinion, it's also amazing song. The artistry of Nemo is brilliant in the way, especially that he runs all around the stage all the time. Them are already in the time, in the movement, singing, hitting every single note. You cannot get bored by the staging also, and juries will accept this artistry also, because it's so hard to do so many things and still sing perfectly, like also perfectly on amazingly good level. It also looks great, and I believe that this will also receive a lot of jury votes and a lot of public votes, and in the combination, Switzerland might touch the victory. So this is what I think about it. And then there's Israel, which is brilliant song. It's whatever you think about it, it's brilliant song. It's brilliantly sung. So it's a jury bait. It's a jury bait because you cannot avoid this artistry. Then it's ideological after all, because the quality of it, it's unquestionable. For public, in my opinion, that would be a splitted way, but the public is now very motivated to vote for it after all those events. That might always remind us that if we are not behaving very, very well, it always comes with some counter reaction that counts for all of us. Like, I think we all also find it out in our own personal lives, right? When we do something wrong, that it always comes with some counter reaction, which is more likely worse than we expected. So this is the conclusion, and I believe that because there are more contenders for public votes and also for jury votes, this will be very, very interesting until the very end. And after all, this makes this Eurovision unique and the most interesting after so many years, despite the fact with all those dramas. But those dramas pointed all the looks for tonight. For tonight, everybody will watch it. Everybody will be curious. So at some point, this must be a very amazing year for Eurovision, but also at some point it might be the wrongest one. I will do my more podcasts about what I think should change or maybe would help to change. Anyway, I will be a little bit repeating myself, but I think this year I have a lot of arguments for it again, much stronger arguments. And let's see, but I'm very curious, who is your favorite? Because I personally don't have it. I must say I don't mind who's gonna win it. I don't mind. From all those 5 I've mentioned, I would say each of them deserves it. Each of them can claim it, and I would be very curious who is going to be. And I wish for all those 5 fingers crossed. Let this Eurovision be memento for us all, and I hope you will be passionate in the way of music less than anything else about it and enjoy this night. Write me in the comments below what do you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, support this channel, buy me a coffee or give me a super like or become a member. And I see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.